Hello, what are McKenzie friends? Do you need them? What do they do? And how can they help with your situation? My name is Ali Carter. I'm the founder of Mediate UK, and I'd like to take you through those questions today. So a McKenzie friend is someone who is not legally trained like a solicitor or lawyer is. So they haven't done a degree in law, they're not regulated by the SRA, the governing body that looks after all solicitors and lawyers, and they cannot give legal advice because of that. So they cannot tell you what to do with regards to, your questions around a pension share or any legal questions. But what they can do is they can help you with the legal process. So a McKenzie friend would be someone who has experience of the courts, experience of the court paperwork, which can be quite onerous and confusing. And the reason why we're looking at McKenzie friends is it's all about looking at your options. So one of the court forms you may come across is something called a C100 form. It's the form which you send to court if you're looking to ask the court to make a decision on child arrangements between you and your ex-partner, where you can't agree. And the form is a long form. It's not particularly complicated, but if you get it wrong, then you could have it sent back to you, and that's just going to cause further delays. So the options you have, the main options you have for completing that form is you can do it yourself or with the help of a friend, perhaps who's done it themselves. You can go to a solicitor who will complete the form for you and can represent you at court. But the McKenzie friend sort of sits in between, because if you do it yourself, obviously there's no cost. If you use a solicitor, most will charge around about $250 to $350 per hour plus VAT to complete that form. That might be a 2-hour exercise, and then if they're representing you and through the case, then obviously there'd be more hours accrued there. So there's a big gap between the costings in those, and a McKenzie friend can fill that gap quite nicely. They will have lots of experience of filling out the forms. They will should be able to fill out the form for you with your help. You'd have to submit it to court usually yourself, but if you then needed them, they could not represent you at court, but they can support you through court. So they kind of sit in that big gap in between, from a cost viewpoint, in between doing it yourself totally and using a solicitor or barrister. I hope that helps clarify what a McKenzie friend does. I'm going to give you some tips with regards to finding one. So it is unregulated, so you really want to be looking at reviews. You want to be asking lots of questions up front. How long have they been a McKenzie friend for? How many people have they helped? How much experience have they got? How busy are they? They're getting very busy. So, do they have the time to help with your case? And obviously, questions around how much they charge, what their complaints procedure is if something goes wrong. So Mediate UK have teamed up now with some really good McKenzie friends that we've sort of interviewed, we've met with, we've looked at the work they've done. So hopefully we've done a bit of that work for you. So if you wanted to use one of our form completion packages, then I hope you appreciate that you're going to be in quite good, safe hands there. So that's a McKenzie friend, and I wish you all the best in resolving your situation as amicably as you can. Many thanks.